What's up guys, Matthew Mets Pals, and today we've got the final Fusion Wheels, another hair. Final Fusion Wheels, top list for a while probably. So this is the final one, 4D format stamina wheels. So no duo, duo would be number 2 probably on this list. But this is for the 4D format, not just, 4D as in general. For anyone who is new, and man, these are just everywhere. Anyway, honorable mention, Twisted. I like Twisted. I've used Twisted before. I won an old CBT with Twisted, like CBT 4 or something like that, I think, or some really old one of mine. The reason it's honorable mention is I just probably wouldn't use it myself unless I had limited options. I prefer things like Death, or Death is probably the best comparison because it's it's a similar shape. Let me pull out Death. It is a similar, not shape, but they're both like, what's the word? Not long in diameter, but Death just has a lot less recoil on it, so you can do some things with Twisted, like KO other stamina types, so it's got a niche. It's just not my type. So, Twisted, I was too lazy to take it apart, is, oh, you know what, I have to take it apart though, because it's got everybody's favorite, the Spiral Staircase of Doom. Yeah, this also gives it a lot of recoil and makes it unbalanced. So it's honorable mention, and you can put it with some like balancy things like Twisted 230 CS or MB, but not my thing. So number 5, l-drago Guardian. I want to talk about things too, maybe a few things that would not be there in standard and are too good for limited. So l-drago Guardian is one of those. It is a spin stealer, and if anything, that is a subcategory of stamina because you're getting bodied by attack types, beating defense types, most defense types. Well, there's no RDF, so yeah, you're beating defense types, and you'll go head toe to toe with the other stamina bays. Guardian though is number 5 for the reason of, well, we'll get to that in a second. It's not the best though. It's a bit outclassed when it comes to just pure spin stealing capabilities. So I think it looks really cool, and I like Guardian, but Guardian's just not quite what Meteo is. So naturally, Meteo you can use in limited. I'm not sure if I talked about it in limited, but the thing about Meteo is, even though it's a lot lighter, in my eyes, you're kind of just getting destroyed if you're going for a pure stamina, and a spin stealer especially. You're putting that. I don't have a WD. Oh no, I do have tempo. So, if you got WD, you're sliding over that tornado ridge. So no matter what, you're gonna have low defense, and Meteo is just the best spin stealer in my opinion. It's light, but the rubber is just nice and soft with the Hasbro, and it spin steals so well. And this one also in particular looks really cool. If you guys couldn't tell from previous lists, while I did try to talk about Synchrom stuff, I like energy rings, and that's what keeps Meteo and Guardian from being as high, is because you want to use one of these two, and that's your choices. Now, for Meteo, you could use, it's in the back. I can scoot back though, I think, and grab it. Yes, I can. Meteo, you've got this, but this isn't as attractive. And then you've also got this one, and there's a few other Takara Tomy ones. I've got a purple one, or a whitish color. Is it white or is it silver? It's more silver, I think, with purple. But the Takara Tomy rubber is harder, and that's what mine are, is Takara Tomy. So this one's Hasbro, but this one just doesn't look as good. I don't like the brown and gray as much. This one looks awesome, but I still like energy rings a lot, so I'm not one to go with Meteo as much. And sometimes the Meteo and Guardian or any spin stealer, sometimes they just draw. They can't outright win and they draw, and that is insanely annoying. So they're number 5 and number 4. Number 3, we have Death. Actually, no, we don't have Death. We have Scythe. I grabbed Death because I'm just thinking on autopilot. Scythe is absolutely number 3. So Scythe has really got a lot of good stamina, and this gimmick is pretty cool. It's got good defense. It's got really good defense, which is nice. Or at least you can make it into a defense combo. But Scythe for stamina purpose is still really good. I remember my friend used to have a Scythe Chronos before everybody had 4D, and it would destroy all their non-4D bays. The thing about Scythe is it's as simple as I really like this lavender, because you can put things like that are blue or red or clear, like Cancer, and look really cool with it. But I just don't like it quite as much as Death. I don't know. I just like Death more. It's more my thing. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm used to. I haven't had Scythe as long. You know, I've only had it for a year, almost 2 years now. So I've had Death a long time, and I've used Death a lot, and I just like Death more. You know, I did not go with Scythe BD. I went with Death BD for for a CBT 28 and an older CBT, but that was before I had Scythe. I've always just liked Death, so Death gets the edge. It's got a lot of defense, just like Scythe does. I guess Scythe might have more pure stamina, but I don't know. I just like Death more. I like making Death combos more than Scythe. But number one is Phantom. That's the real important thing here. Number one is Phantom, because Phantom is just my favorite. Absolutely love Phantom. Phantom is a big, wide ring here with a plastic core, so all the weight is on the outside, and it has lots and lots of stamina. It has awful defense. It gets knocked out by anything with a little bit of attack power, or a little bit of weight, or a little bit of recoil. Well, not weight, because Scythe isn't going to KO it. You know, Scythe WD is not going to KO it or something, or Death WD isn't going to KO it. But anything with a little bit of recoil, or a little bit of attack power, can just knock out Phantom from even low spin speeds. But Phantom is just so good. It is stamina in its purest form. I love stamina type, it's my favorite. And for me, the goal is always to have more stamina than your opponent, and nothing does that better than Phantom. Phantom might not have the defense, it might get knocked out easier. You know, there's reasons that Death and Duo are used over it, you know, like CBTs, but I absolutely love Phantom. Phantom is my favorite fusion wheel. I love the way it looks. I love putting Gasher and Aquario and Bull and Cygnus and all the good, or even all the not as good, you know, maybe like Crown if I wanted to use Crown. I just like putting anything inside this Phantom. Everything looks good on Phantom. Phantom is the best. I could go shop Phantom all day. Phantom is my favorite stamina wheel, and maybe my favorite fusion wheel overall. Probably is actually, you know what, it is my favorite fusion wheel overall, without thinking really hard. I love Phantom. Phantom is amazing. So, tell me what you guys think. What are your favorite stamina wheels in 4D? And we can discuss in the comments below. So, if you have any ideas for top 5 lists, put them down below, because that was fusion wheels, and I guess I could do spin tracks, or, you know, something related to spin tracks, but I don't know, spin tracks are a bit more odd, so I don't know. We'll see. Leave any suggestions in the comments below, and I'll see you guys later.